I will sign this bail bond on one condition, Tobi said to Aisha as they sat facing each other at the police station. What could that be? I just want you to please help me, Aisha said. I'm not saying you will jump bail, but it will give me some peace of mind knowing that your international passport is with the police. I will therefore request that you deposit your international passport with the DPO. That way, I'll be sure that you will not jump bail, said Tobi. As for us here, we even request the deposit of international passports as one of the conditions for bail. Thanks, Tobi, for reminding me. I think it's a good idea, said the DPO. I am not running away, but if that will give you some peace of mind, I have no problem with depositing my international passport with the DPO. I just hope that they will take good care of it, Aisha said. With this, Aisha deposited her international passport and Tobi signed all the columns where his signature was required, and he returned to work. As Tobi was settling down in the office, the pastor called to thank him for being such a good Christian who is his brother's keeper. Tobi only answered, "Sir, it is well." The next Sunday, Tobi and Aisha met in the church, and Tobi's mind was put at ease. This further reassured him that Aisha will not run away. Tobi knew that he had no problems as long as Aisha does not jump bail. The pastor also assured him that Aisha is a good Christian. She will not soil her good Christian reputation by putting her Christian brother in jeopardy. After 2 weeks of standing surety for Aisha, Tobi went to church one Sunday and he looked round the church but did not see Aisha. His heart skipped a beat. Maybe she is on the way, he said to himself. Throughout the Sunday service that day, Tobi was uneasy on his seat and feared for the worst, as Aisha was nowhere in sight. After the church service, Tobi met with the pastor and expressed his fears as Aisha was absent from church. Don't worry, brother Tobi. The Lord is in control. I will make some inquiries about Sister Aisha's movements and revert to you soon, the pastor said, and reassured Tobi that it is well. As Tobi left the pastor's office, he met one of the church members who was close to Aisha, and he asked him if he had heard from Aisha recently. I'm hearing that she has relocated to the United Kingdom. I've not confirmed it though, but someone told me something like that, said the church member. Panic sets in immediately as Tobi rushes back into the pastor's office to tell him what he just heard. The pastor called Aisha's phone number, but there was no connection as the line was switched off. He gave Tobi the phone number too and asked him to keep trying the number. Don't worry, brother Tobi. I've told you I will find out about her whereabouts and revert to you. The Lord is in control. It is well, said the pastor. As Tobi left the pastor's office, he kept trying the number. Each time he called the number, there was one answer. The phone number you're calling is unavailable at the moment. Please try again later. 2 days after this development, Tobi received a call from the police station. His attention was needed at the station. We have been trying to reach Aisha for some time now, but her phone number is unavailable. Have you been able to reach her? Asked the DPO. Have you checked her house? Tobi asked. We have gone there. There's nobody there, said one of the police officers. You people should look for her then. After all, you are police officers. You are trained to find people, said Tobi. The police officer is unsympathetic He said, "If she is gone, it's your problem. You have 1 week to find her and bring her here, or you pay the 500 million naira. That is what you signed." Tobi was frozen where he stood as he heard those words. The worst thing he feared has happened to him. The phone actually fell from his hand out of panic. That was how the call ended. 2 days after this conversation, Tobi met one of his church members who told him he was sure that Aisha had traveled out of Nigeria. She actually traveled to the United Kingdom, but she deposited her international passport with the Nigerian police when I took her on bail, Tobi told the church member. "Well, this is Nigeria. Things happen. Believe me when I tell you she's no longer in this country," said the church member. "I must see the DPO then and ask him how Aisha can travel out of Nigeria without her international passport," said Tobi. "Are you sure he has not given her the international passport?" said the church member. "I'll find out the true position when I get there," said Tobi. The following day, Tobi went to the police station to see the DPO. He informed the DPO about what he heard about Aisha's travel out of Nigeria to the United Kingdom. Tobi then demanded to see her international passport. The DPO promptly brought it out of a locker and showed it to Tobi. The DPO then said, "You see, Tobi, as far as here, we do not want to know where Aisha has gone to. All we demand of you are to comply with the conditions for her release. The duty to produce Aisha rests squarely on your shoulders. How you do it is your own problem. If you cannot produce her, then you pay the bail bond of 500 million naira. There are no two ways about it. We did not force you to stand as a surety. You did it willingly and freely. I will give you 1 week to produce her, or you pay the bail bond." As Tobi listened to those words, he could not say any word. He just stared into the distance, his mind racing with fear and uncertainty.